My name is Pearl Klein, and my website is www.filthyrichllanguage.com. I work as a copywriting coach, and it's my pleasure to share with you a brief presentation that I put together. How to turn one paragraph into 6 months of blog posts by me, Pearl Klein. And it starts with the question, want to buy some snoo? You may ask yourself, what's new? And the answer is, nothing much. What's new with you? The reason that I actually started with this is that I set out to take a piece of writing that I had already done and use that as a model, a test model really, for this presentation. And then I ended up writing about things that were new with me. So what I'm curious about is what is new with you and what is going on in your life that you want to write about right now. What I want to tell you about this method is that it can be used for personal blogging or it can be used for business blogging. And I'm not going to make a strong distinction between these two types of writing in this presentation. The reason is that I think that you need to connect personally, whether you are simply reaching out to find a community of other people who share a similar perspective to you or transform that perspective, or whether you're looking to sell a product or a service. To me, those are very close to one another. What I did for my version of this exercise is I just started writing. This is about a third of what I wrote when I looked back over the past year. Now, I don't want you to get a sense that you have to write this much. But if you are a human being with a pulse and a mind, you probably have a lot of things going through your head. And the things that you are obsessed with are going to have a lot of lessons that you can apply. I'm not going to read this whole paragraph to you. I just wanted to give you a sense of the spilling forth of my mind, my thought processes. The next step, once I had this paragraph, was to start playing around with it. Just hit enter wherever I see a new idea or a new topic emerge. So what I've done here is I just hit return for each new sentence. And some of my sentences get kind of long, so I want to break it down yet again and just start hitting enter wherever I see something brand new, moving in a new direction happening. Instead of going back exactly 1 year, I wanted to fudge. Even though I did this on November 18th, I wanted to include November 17th, 2013. So I could fit in the day I spent in a devised theater workshop. That was a great day of my life, and so that one day is a topic that I want to look at. Learning a method for creating plays based on hunches, moments, and clear-eyed feedback. I'm just breaking this sentence into little pieces that I have ideas about that I can say more about if I make them smaller. If I write a post on each of these on this page, I have 4 posts. If I post weekly, that's a month of posts. As with any system or process or set of rules, the idea is that you try it out and see if it works for you. You may decide that you want to start at another place. Perhaps you have a manifesto. If you have a website, you may have an about page, and that can be broken down as well. And that's basically it. It's simple. It gets you moving from where you might be stuck. And I used this with a client about a year ago who had been dormant in her blog life for several months and then wanted to reintroduce herself. So restarts and reintroductions and relaunches are great times and places to practice this, because you will be talking about perhaps what is most important to you in the moment and what you have been looking at and thinking about recently. This process is fractal paragraphs. Fractals are repeating patterns that are reflected on the small and the large level. The 6th